Hello and welcome to a quick look, me, GamerWolfSix, of another furry visual novel. This one, Sex and the Furry Titty. A game about different stories, but centered around Bejeweled World. Let's start. Oh, if you want me to play this game, and all of its, stories, then tell me, and I'll give it a point which will put it higher on the list. And also, if you want to play this game, it's available on Steam for $7, I think? Yeah. So yeah, there's a few stories here, but I think we'll go with this one, where there's this shy little girl, because that seems interesting. I was kind of thinking about that one, but, too easy. Boop. So, as with these games, there's multiple paths. I think there's if you get certain things, you can go for one path, and if you do get certain other objectives, you can choose a different path. But if you, fail, then you just have to restart it. Because I guess it's if you get one of these things, you can go here, or you can do the other objective and go there. I'm not sure if it goes there, then there. Not sure. Boop. Luna leans forward. The university library is much quieter than usual, so she has plenty of room to focus. Alright, I just have to study for half an hour, then I can treat myself to a coffee from the shop downstairs. As she shuffles through her advanced geology notes, geology, she tries to find the most interesting thing to study first. Also, I might want to reset my face. Because, moving all about does it. Come on. It's that time of day where my eyes get all wonky, but sorry, it's gonna be like that. She tries to... What's interesting? A list of rock melting points? Probably not the best to start with that. Sedimentary rock formation conditions? Nah. The printed handout with river erosion statistics on it? Boring. River erosion statistics. Don't remember that. Did do a thesis on that, though. If it were the subject other than geology, she'd be able to jump in and study. On second thought, maybe I should catch up on the reading first. She picks up a book and opens it to her bookmarked spot. She immediately remembers why she quit here. Although she tries to keep reading, her eyes glaze over, and thoughts about that really, really hot boy from English lecture class keep popping in her head. I know I should be studying, but maybe I could just daydream about Lucas for... Nah, I really need to study for next week's midterm exams. I think I'll start with something other than geology. As Luna gets her geology study materials aside, sets them, and pulls out some English literature books towards her. Ooh, this is way better. Luna starts reading the old novels for her class. She's easily able to get the content blazing through page after page. However, after a while, Luna starts to suspect she's not learning anything new, or making it easier to remember details she already knew. After realizing she could remember every word of the next page with ease, she decided that maybe, just maybe, she should focus on the subject she was worse at. Oh, that just does that? What about enter button? Okay, that works. So I don't need to have that mouse on the screen. Okay, geology again. This time for real. Luna pulls out her geology book and tries to keep reading. She manages to make it a few pages before letting out a yawn. I really wish Lucas were here right now. I wonder if he's any good with geology. Lucas really does wake me up whenever I see him, so maybe a little daydreaming would be helpful. Oh, so that first banging wasn't her actually banging? Because it was she seems shy. She seems shy, so I wouldn't suspect that she would be okay, we bang. But you never know. Okay, so we need that to daydream a little bit, or that to study. Horny. Alright, now I remember some stuff. Boop. I wonder what this eggplant means. You get that, so yes, got it. That's... How's the audio levels? Okay, it's adequate. 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 Wouldn't it be adequate? Probably should stop singing just in case. That just gets that. Good thing I don't have to worry about finding husbandos in this. Okay, we unlocked that, but we can do a little bit more. How many moves we got? 8 turns? Okay. Oh, we could try and think about doing that. But that was a bit too much. Oh, no wait, never mind. Okay. Oh, do we want to do a tiny bit of daydreaming? It's too early. No, you need to study, girl. Nah, if I do it for more than a minute, that will turn into 5 minutes, and then I won't get anything done. Gotta study now. Also, if you were anything like me, you would just not be able to study with cum brain. And I'm not sure if you could just sneak into a bathroom to fix yourself. You know? Una pushes onwards with her studies and manages to hit less boring part of the geology book. You know, thrusting, cleavage, overturned beds, that sort of thing. Those are actual geology terms. Or coming tonight, that's a mineral. While learning about people who discovered various types of rocks and the challenges they face when classifying them, the boring geology book starts to take on a more story-like tone. Ooh, this is interesting. I couldn't care less about, you know, people and stuff. I hated mineralogy. She starts to pick up her reading pace, enjoying the wonderful and wacky tales behind rock discovery. You know, looking at the ground, as well as the occasional treachery involved in internal politics with the scientific community. That is true. Like the story about that one guy that mapped most of England's geology and helped with getting coal, but he was a commoner, and, you know, more well-known, wealthier, higher-class people stole his work, and I think he died penniless, unfortunately. If the rest of this book is going to be about this, I'm going to love this. As soon as she turns the page, though, it's back to boring lists of facts and properties. Oh, I know that what might help. Coffee. I've been doing actual studying for about half an hour, so I think I can help myself to some. She gets up out of her seat and walks past rows of books and empty study tables to the stairs, then makes her way to the coffee shop. 2 minutes later, she's back at her table with a lovely cup of sugared coffee. I don't think I've ever had sugared coffee. I mean sweet coffee, I guess. Though, I wonder if there's voice acting in this game, because there's voice acting in Furry Shades of Gay 3. But, you know, this is Sex in the Furry Titty one, which I guess is Sex in the City? She sips the warm beverage, thankful that the coffee dispensers were filled up just long enough ago for it to not burn her mouth. Good stuff. She sprinkles a little more sugar in her coffee, stirs it, and takes another sip. Perfect. Okay, so every page, I'll take another long sip. It works well enough for a while, but eventually, Luna decides to take 2 sips per page, and she runs out of coffee. On the bright side, I'm really feeling the buzz already. She gets up to toss the coffee cup into a compost bin on the other side of the room, then sits down at her table again. Motivated by caffeine, she manages to push her way through the next 2 chapters. However, the chapter after that is so horribly dull that Luna almost wants to call it an evening. Just a bit more studying, then I'll be finished. Though I guess I could do that later. Yes, she can do it, or no, that's enough. Okay, so we need pause. Well, there's 4 paws, so we should definitely go for that stuff. Oh, I didn't see that. Or did that just spawn? I think sometimes it just spawns. So if we do that, it won't bugger. If we do that, then we could do that. And then do some dis. El Cascada. Yeah, work on the bottom. Ooh, ooh. Well, I was hoping for more. Ooh, ooh. Would that work? Okay, I was wondering if it does that. But 9. Den some dis. Den some dis. It's pretty chill music. Oh, there's some. Maybe some of that to make that stuff go down, and we're stuffed. Ooh, we can do this, then this, and then this. You can do it, girl. Study your heart out. Avoid men and women. Luna keeps studying. No reason to quit when I'm so close to finishing. As Luna keeps studying, she starts to dip into daydreaming again. Hey, you're Luna, right? Ah! Luna flails her arms as she snaps out of her daydream, knocking her papers over, and almost falling backwards out of her chair. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, don't worry. It's no big deal. Luna can hardly believe it. Lucas is right here? The two of them share an awkward stare full of strange emotions. Luna feels her romantic love flare up for a moment, but she tries to push it aside. Here, let me help pick these up again. Oh, sure, if you really want to help. This is my fault, though. Nah, it was all me. I was the one who snuck up on you after all. Lucas and Luna work together to start to pick up the assorted papers. Luna feels like she should thank him even though they're not done yet. Should thank? Oh, thanks. No problem. I'm just glad my books didn't fall over. The spine on that one looks like it might give out if I give it a light shove. No kidding. What are you studying? Geology and English literature. Ouch. That's some rough stuff. Geology might be boring, but it's the only class for my science requirement that wasn't full. At least English Lit helps take the edge off. Man, I absolutely suck at English literature. Geology is not my thing either, but at least I don't need to write any giant papers for that class. A pair end their conversation to resume picking up the papers. Don't think about him, don't think about him, don't, and stand? And get out of here. Can I move these? 9. Oh, you have to clear all of them. And I think it's you have to, get stuff next to them. And do this. Okay. Try to work on the bottom. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I see. So it's this, then the stuff we already cleared. See if that works anything. Oh, that can work something. Smooth move, GamerWolf. Money. I mean, that could get that. Oh, yeah. Didn't see that right there. Ooh, that would be useful. If we could get it to pop there. Ooh. No, but it was worth a try. Could do this. Oh, yeah, duh. And then do that. Some of these. Some of that. How many you got left? 9. Okay. That's... do that goes down there. Let's just try it. Balls. Then we can do this. And then what else? We need to get rid of that. So we can do that to move that down, then that to do that. Cool. And then now we need cash monies. That's useful. Hyena. Stand up. So, is that the thing? Oh no, stand up. Be a little bit seductive, I guess. Lucas hands her the papers. She picks up. She eagerly takes them. They're still warm from the heat of his hands, making the interaction feel strangely intimate. How would they be still warm? I mean, maybe he had a stack of papers and held them close. Looks like that's all of them. Again, I'm really sorry about that. Oh, don't be. It's all in the past. I guess it's really awkward now, since I actually came here to ask you something. Eh? Or what is it, Nani? Her fancies about Lucas proposing to her run through her head. My friend, Amy, told me that you were really good at English Lit, and I was doing badly with it, so I thought I'd, swing by and ask if you could tutor me in it a bit. Maybe? Luna was friends with Amy, but didn't think that Amy looked up to her enough to recommend her as a tutor. Me? I'm not exactly much of a tutor. I did it once in junior high, but not at all since then. Luna flashes back to when she tried tutoring some classmates years ago, but failed miserably to teach them anything of importance. Maybe it was their fault, or maybe it was her fault. Luna still can't tell to this day. Honestly, I need somebody to tell me what these authors are trying to go, what the authors were trying to go for in some of the stories, and what they did to accomplish the goal. I always hated literature like that, where it's like, here's a story about a lighthouse. What is this metaphor about this skull? Or this person rowing this boat? What's the overall arching of the story? And as a person who, maybe I'm slightly autistic, I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit, not the main thing, I guess, I don't know. Who takes things literally, that stuff just flies over my head. So it's nothing based on literary theory or anything? Just some straightforward things relating to stories? I hope it's straightforward for you. It wasn't really straightforward for me. So, want to get started? I won't be available until 8, since I have to go to my dad's place to drop off his wall-mounted singing fish animatronic. He's been bugging me all week to return it to him after I borrowed it for a biology class presentation, and I agreed to drive to his place to give it back tonight. A singing fish animatronic? It's a long and great story. I might tell you about it later, Anyway, library closes a bit after 8, so maybe I could meet you at your dorm room? Luna is amazed. The boy of her dreams? Her place? Tutoring him on her subject? It seems like the opportunity of a lifetime. Why not yours? It's a complete mess. Ooh. Are we on time anyways? 20. I mean, I can do this for a while because, unlike most visual novels, I can be, I can read. I guess we should focus on those things first. It's the beans. She wants that D. I mean, granted, it is college, so who doesn't want that D? Or the V? Getting that fish taco? Ooh, let's do that so we can get their main thing. Fish taco. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, so it does that. Fish taco. Oh, that's quite a bit more. We've never really failed in any of these things before. But we could kind of fail. Yes, and smiling. I mean, it's not fail, but, it is what it is. My place at 8? I guess. Here's the building room and number. My roommate quit college last month, so it's just me in there. Sure thing. Man, look at you. Lucas leaves. As Luna wraps up her studying, she nervously wonders what will happen at her place. Luna anxiously awaits the knock at her door. At 8 sharp, he finally knocks. She unlocks the door and opens it for him. The presence of this lovely lad in a room with a warm, fuzzy feeling. Hello. Nice place. Looks much better than mine. Feel free to put your books wherever you like. I cleared off this table for you, if you'd like to put them there. How about we get started? Luna sits down as Lucas sets his papers and books on the table. She can't help but gaze longingly at him. Romantic daydreams start to trickle back into her head. Okay, so my biggest problems are the old stuffy Victorian-era romance book they're making me read. Luna snaps out of her daydream. Just before, she looks up at Lucas's head again. She swears she sees him looking at her cleavage. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, it's hard not to notice her cleavage. Good God. You could lose your dog in there. Mainly him. I mean, I guess he could be a yin, but, What about, what's this about romance? I wasn't paying attention, since I was looking at your other books and stuff. Yeah, sure. Have you read this book before? He holds up the romance book in question, and Luna nods. It's great. No, wait, it's great. The two leads are so cute, and I love them. They're the best couple in any book ever. What's with the A? I guess this means you're an expert on it. I'm not really an expert on much, but I do know a lot about that book, and coffee, and snails, and other things. Snails? I love snails. They're the cutest little bug things I've ever seen. He actually loves snails too? Luna immediately falls more in love with him. Okay, that's a weird thing to be like, you love snails too? Oh, I'm so in love with you. Also, that is a big bed for, you know, college dormitory. I mean, two things. Number one, I mean, this kind of looks like a single person's room, not a double person's room, but also that's not a double. Doubles kind of confuse me, but that's a two-person bed. Wow, I just keep loving you more by the minute. Not like that. I just think you're kind of cool, you know? There's snails, and your fashion, and the fact they're nice to me earlier, and all kinds of other things about you. She's totally, and then let's pretend he didn't. So we need eggplants and pows. Let's try that. Ooh, we can do that. Okay, do that. And then some of these. I mean, I guess. Could do that. But that would make that thing go down there. Come on, Made in Georgia, give me something. Oh, but we can do this. I think at some point, if I was actually going to do this as a series, I might, spend times redoing things so we could get some money so we could get some of this stuff. Make it a lot easier. Eggplant. I mean, we could do that for that thing, I guess. Though we need paws and we need eggplants. Oh, the wheat should do it. Yeah. She totally did. Hey, actually, I think I feel the same way. You're smart, good looking, and you like all sorts of things I like. You do? Yep, and yeah. Is it getting hot in here? Oh, that's it? Oh, I guess it's like, hey, if you slow down, if he ignores it, you just continue studying and then bang? Or, I guess there's another thing where this happens? No, where she shows her furry titties? And then this other path that leads to banging in the library? But yeah, even though we're not too... Since, I guess the other things are a bit longer, that'll be the time to call it, I guess. We did our thing. Though, actually I was gonna be like, let's see what would happen if we failed it, but then it's like, well, in these games it's kind of, I wouldn't say hard to fail, but like, you can't really fail on purpose. You have to, sometimes it might be fated to, you know, you get the thing. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this quick look. So, comment, guys, I like, say what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the others epic grow. Please remember spaying your animals to control the pit population. And if you want me to play this game, then tell me, and I'll put it up higher on the list. I'm still trying to figure out how to actually weigh it, because I was trying to, you know, pick and choose things, but then it kind of fell apart when I was like, oh, whichever I choose to move up first gets a lesser advantage or something like that, or more of an advantage? Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to weigh those things better with people's votes. And yeah, if you want to play this game, it's available on Steam for $7. Hyena. And along with their other games, no, for $7 of all of them. But yeah. And until next time, another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix of some other game. Let's tab out and bring up the list. The thing is, I added a whole bunch more of these things because people were like, hey, do this, do that, after I asked about and stuff. Okay, a random number generator, give me some numbers. So let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a lot. Actually, let's put it at 100 so it goes up to that thing. Okay, now 19. Survey says number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Project Liar. Which I'll just tab out of this. Or I guess I could just exit out of it. Or let's do this so I don't have to censor any more stuff. Boop. And then exit these. Oh, that's the cog. And let's look at Project Liar, as long as this thing is able to do it. Sometimes it just tain't. Can you do it? There you go, cool. Sometimes it does it well, sometimes it's just butts. So yeah, this will be next week's game. Oh. I think it's any time, but it moved a bit too quickly for me to actually read it. I think this is the same people that made Another World. You know, definitely gonna have to do audio settings for this. There we go. Too bad that other game didn't have voices. I had to read everything. Anyways, until next time, another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix is some of the game. That being this one. So thanks and see ya.